Auntie loves me more than him, I'm sure. I'm calm and always sensible. I'm such a very clever cat.
I know I'm slow and sometimes show a nerve or two. But Auntie loves me as much as her, I think. I'm loyal and very lovable. I'm what they call the family dog. My name is Teetime.
My name is Claudia.
We like each other.
In our way.
Claudia and I are different from Auntie and Wipe. They have feet and hands, but we've only got feet.
Paws?
Oh, whatever they're called. They have to do for feet and hands. And another thing, Auntie and Wipe cover their feet with shoes. We don't, because our paws are much harder and don't mind stony ground.
Their feet would go hard, too, if they didn't have shoes.
Yes, but it wouldn't be much fun at first.
I know why you're going on about feet.
Paws. You know everything.
Everything I need to know. You want to tell the story about Wipe's boot shoes.
And why not? It reminds me of lovely tastes and lovely smells.
Not so lovely smells in the end.
Well, they were good while they lasted. I was helping Wipe in the garden, wasn't I? Sometimes he does things for Auntie in the house, and sometimes he tramples about the garden. I don't know why he comes to help Auntie so much. He always makes grumpy faces and noises about it.
He comes because of those crinkly pieces of paper Auntie gives him.
They have pictures on them. Must be presents. I wonder what he does with them all.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I mean, I haven't decided if I care or not. Get on with the story.
All right. First, Wipe's picking up leaves and stuff and making a big heap in the corner of the garden.
You have to be careful if he lights it up. It goes hot and smoky, and bits of fire fly at you.
Yes. But he doesn't light it up. He starts digging large holes in the flower bed. He has to use his big spoon, but I can use my paws. Oh, it's fun.
It's not fun for Wipe. Teetime scuffles in all the wrong places, and Wipe gets in a muddle.
In no time at all, there are more holes than flower bed. I wonder what Wipe's going to put in the holes. Things that grow, maybe.
After all that digging, Wipe is very hot and bothered when he puts down his big spoon and goes into the kitchen.
One day, there's nothing there. But in an hour or a month, it's a flower as tall as my nose.
Wipe wants to go into the sitting room, but Aunt is standing in the way, pointing at his boots.
Boots are like shoes, except bigger and heavier when they tread on you.
You're still in the garden, scuffling away. You don't see this. Wipe makes a grumpy face and kicks off his boots. They fly across the kitchen and fall into Teetime's bed.
I like my bed. Flowers sleep and grow in the flower bed, and I sleep in Teetime's bed. Only it doesn't make me grow anymore like it did when I was little.
Never mind that. Wipe grunts and goes into the sitting room where Auntie has tea and biscuits.
We had our real tea before Wipe came. But we might get a biscuit.
Look, Teetime. Wipe's giving you his old boots for helping him dig. I mean, he wouldn't have left them in your bed if they weren't a present, would he?
I don't know. I'm not always sure when Claudia's teasing me. but the boots are in my bed. If I have a sniff and a chew, then a chew, and a sniff. They may be old and torn, but they smell good, and they taste good.
Don't you think you should say thank you to Wipe?
How can I? I haven't got any crinkly paper to give him.
You could give him a big wag of your tail and a wet lick instead.
Oh, yes. And I might get a biscuit, too. Off I go to the sitting room with a boot hanging from my mouth to remind me.
But he doesn't get a biscuit for a wag and a lick. He gets a cup of tea spilt over him as Wipe jumps up.
Ouch! Ouch! It's hot. I don't understand. Why is Wipe so angry?
Auntie too? No. It's a funny thing, but Auntie's face goes extra round in a big smile.
I don't know about this because I've rushed back to the kitchen.
Auntie goes to a cupboard and takes out a box.
I suppose I could hide the other boot somewhere so Wipe might think he's lost them both, and I found one for him.
Now what's in the box? Why, it's some new boots, much shinier than the old ones. Auntie gives them to Wipe and takes away some crinkly paper I saw her give him when he first came. It seems you can either have crinklies or new boots if you help Auntie, but not both.
Well, that's the best place, isn't it? Wipe may think he left his boots in the hole. I hope.
Wipe's making a grumpy face. But he's got to put on his new boots now. 2 new boots you don't like are better than 1 chewed-up old boot you do like. When you only have 1 boot, you have to hop.
The boots might have been in the hole all the time. Claudia might have put them in my basket to trick me. I could put the boot in Claudia's bed, except she keeps changing where she sleeps. Oh, too late. Here comes Wipe. Where did he get those shiny boots from?
Present from Auntie. He's still mad, though. He picks up some shrubs and plonks them into the holes he dug before he had his tea.
Before he spilt it over me.
And he spoons earth round them in no time at all.
He's covered his old boot without even looking. Oh, dear. I can't scuffle it out because that would upset the little flowery tree growing there.
Here comes Auntie.
Maybe the boot will grow too and turn into a boot tree. Then there'll be boots for everyone.
Now, is Auntie pleased with what Wipe's done?
Oh,
no, she isn't.
oh.
She points to the other side of the flower bed. She wanted the new shrubs put in there, not there. And Wipe has to dig up the earth all over again.
And dig up his old boot. Hooray!
What next? He's taking off his new boots and putting on his old boots, shoes and all.
Till Auntie stops him and makes him put on the new ones again.
It's a funny thing. I've never seen Auntie and Wipe pleased together at the same time for long.
Oh, who cares? Maybe I can have the old boots now.
Maybe not. Auntie points again, and Wipe has to throw them onto the pile of leaves and rubbish.
I'll get them when no one's looking.
It'll be hot work. Wipe's lighting up the leaves.
Smoke and fire and heat everywhere.
Boots don't burn well. Not a lovely smell at all in the end.
Never mind the smell. Mind the bits of fire, Claudia.
Poor Teetime. he doesn't get Wipe's boots after all.
I'm gonna wait for the day when Wipe's trampled about a lot more and his new boots become old.